Hey everybody, Kane Wolf here. I've done a whole lot of revisions since the last time we were here. What revisions do you mean? Well, I mean, if you can see on my mini-map there, I don't know how well it shows up, I built a whole structure. Not finished, gotta do the roof, but we got this structure. This is gonna be our main workstation, you know, all our machines, storage units, that sort of thing. You go up here, and this is going to be just our main little house living area. So they'll be interconnected. And all the way back, I'm planning on making this the entryway and using the start of this caving system to make a proper mine at some point. So I've also built a board, as you can see, of things to do. These are no particular order, however, some things we're going to do before others. First one here, finish the house and workshop. As you see, no roofs on either. They're not entirely finished. Make the basic Tinkerer's Construct stuff, which I definitely want to get into. It's the first mod that we're going to seriously progress against. Make basic farms. Now what I'm thinking is, once I finish the roof of this, I'm going to make a flat roof on the workshop and build some basic farms up there. That way, when we get to building more advanced farms, multi-farms, we can simply raise it up a level, build the multi-farm there, and have all the machinery for it still in the workshop, and it can be piped directly into whatever storage system we end up setting up. I'd like to use an applied energistics setup for storage. However, that uses a crap ton of power and resources to set up, so we may end up with a Buildcraft piping system just to start. Adventure for more wood, which is probably what we're going to do this episode. I noticed there's some spruce trees in the distance there, just because I want to change up the floor. I don't want the floor to be made of the same oak wood as everything else. And you see, I used most of my cobblestone for the stone brick part of the structures. And the last one, establish a proper mine, because we're going to need a crap ton of resources to get these mods going. Now there is something I didn't put up there that I definitely want to get into, and that's the Archimedes ship mod. But for that, I think I'm going to have to set up some way of getting string and wool in a more reliable fashion. Now, where is the sun? Here, sun. Oop, not paying attention where I'm going. Had to just mute my mic there for a second, clear my throat. I don't see the sun. Is it behind that cloud? Oh, it's setting. It's way over there. So let's just actually sleep through the night, and then we're going to adventure up this way, because I think there's some stuff there. Now, we're going to trade our carrots for apples, because we're getting low on carrots, and we want to keep enough to plant. And then we're going to just have a, whoa, flip through the world, have a sip of my beverage. Beverage sipped. Night slept through. Throat cleared. Ahem. And we are ready to go up this way and adventure for some of this spruce wood. You know what? Screw that. I hope I've got some cobble left, because we really do need to build a couple more axes before we go tra-la-lalling up there like an idiot. Alrighty. Now, I did say that I'm not going to do too much tree cutting down, mining, or whatever. I'd like to get, if possible, 6 saplings. Now, I do realize that I have more than oak here. I've got some red spruce, I've got some silver lime, and I've got a mundane larch. However, those are special trees, and I don't want to use them unless I'm set up to guarantee the maximum amount of benefit. Like, want to get lots and lots of saplings. Not exactly set up to get lots and lots of saplings, so we're going to leave those special ones for now until we get a little bit further into some game content. Now, I could be chopping these ones down, but they're a pain in the butt, even with the Treecapitator. Gonna leave all the rubber trees intact for now until I start harvesting for rubber. Alright, go up here, get our first spruce. Oh, and this is a different one too. A willow. We'll get some willow wood as well. And I hope this is, it appears to be Tricapitator compliant. It's taking long enough. Chop, 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 chop. Where's the pop-in noise? Come on. There you go. Wow, that took quite a doing to get done. But we've got 9 willow saplings, so that's enough willow saplings. We'll get this here spruce. Some more endless, tedious chopping. I know it's not the best to look at, but it'll be worth it once we finish our structure and we start actually getting into some neat stuff. I actually expected to be halfway into mods further than this, but during my prep I got really carried away building my structures. So yeah. Let's see if there's any more. There's willow, there's spruce. Whoa, holy crapola. I nearly just walked right over the edge of that. Oh wow, that would have sucked so much donkey dong. Moss. Well, I'm going to leave that on there until I know what it's there for. I've got 8 spruce, so that got the requirement for that. We've got the willow. Just double check and make sure I turn my mic back on. Oh, more bees. Lots of bees. Marshy hive. We got to remember that it's there. Come back for it. There's a lot of caves down here. Like I said, we're going to be setting up our own proper mine very shortly. Just going to come down here and see what's cracking. See if there's anything worth anything. Not really. There's also not a way up except back over here. Now, what's that on the map? It doesn't look like there's anything there except a trench, but it says there's something there. I don't know. I don't know. Oh! How do I get to that? I definitely gonna need an airship to get to that. That's spectacular. Yeah, but I think it's just willow and spruce over this way. We're gonna need a boat, I think, because we're right on the ocean here. We're gonna need a boat to get to any serious other biomes, or possibly go the other way. We'll see. Maybe we'll build an Archimedes ship boat thingy eventually, and travel the seas. Look at all this. Well, I'm playing single player on the computer at home, so otherwise I'd be suspicious about that. That totally looks like somebody set up those as a reed farm, but that's not possible. So look at a wavy effect on the water, how it comes up on the shore. That's just amazing. Look at that. Incroyable. Which means colored with crayons, I believe, in French. A true story. So we got some wood, and more importantly, we got the saplings. Now, willow looks awful green. Let's see what kind of planks we can make out of it. Wow, they're really green. Gonna save that for a special structure, I think. I think spruce is it. We're gonna make our floors out of spruce. Let's just dump everything in here for now. We're gonna need a lot more spruce trees, however. So we will need the spruce. Dumped them all in here. Now I can't find them. There they are. Let's go plant these right away. so that we don't have to go all the way over there and all the way back. We're not going to plant any willow now because I don't really have a clue what I would use it for. But hang on to those saplings because I'm sure there's something I can use it for. Some type of structure I'm going to build. And I'm going to say, you know what would go good? A slimy green looking wood. But that being said, we're going to start over in this area. Start laying down a floor. Oh. We don't need a big area. We're not doing the whole floor. We're going to probably do a cycle of another cycle of building off camera. But what we want these for right now today is we're going to build some Tinker's Construct stuff. And we don't want to have to move it afterwards. So I can go there. So we want the materials in new book because that'll tell us how to get started. We want some wood, I'm sure. We're probably going to need more, but that'll do for now. We really need a crafting table over in this area too. Had a thought, and it turns out it wasn't a very good one, so instead we're going to do this. And all the corners, I think. We're going to keep the corners free because there'll be a crafting table in every corner. Alright, so we got our crafting table. Getting started. We need blank patterns, which are sticks and blocks. We need a stencil table, which is a blank pattern and a blank. So we need one piece of actual wood. We need a chest. And we need another crafting table. Alright, so the only thing we actually need to get still is just a block of wood. So you know, let's just go harvest one of these oak trees real quick. And that should give us all the wood we need. And then we need to make a bunch of sticks. And some blank patterns we need to make. And then we'll go through one by one making everything. Now we want to keep this one there. We're going to need a lot of these patterns because not only do we need them for making the tool stations and stencil tables and whatnot, we also need them for all the patterns that we need. And we're going to pretty much make... Oh, we got our second book, Materials in You, Part 2. That's just all the modifiers and stuff. There's a few useful things in it, especially if you're trying to min and max your results. So we got our part builder. We got our stencil table. And I will be going into what all of this does in the future. We got our pattern chest. And one last thing that we need to make. We need another crafting table and our last blank pattern. And we've got our tool station. And I believe oh, it's getting dark out here. I believe we want stencil table. We're gonna have to expand our floor here. Let's actually do that now before we get into this too far. Sorry people, I know I'm not the most prepared doing this. So we need the stencil table. Oh, there goes my phone. My phone going off. I'm just gonna reach over and mute it for now. We need the stencil table, and then I believe the pattern chest the part builder, and then the tool station. I believe that's how it works. Yeah, now this links to the pattern chests. Okay. And if we put a blank pattern in the stencil table, we can see all the patterns. Now, what we're going to go through is, off camera, I'm going to go through and I'm going to build one of every stencil, and then make a stone version or a wood version of every part. That way, when we get our smeltery actually built, which we're going to put over here somewhere, we will be able to start casting materials right away. But I think that's more than enough for one episode. I'm going to go have a nap. I'm going to do some off-camera stuff. I will see you all later, and by then we should be able to get into making some grout and smelting some smelted bricks. Don't forget to hit like or subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Bye!